Hey loves, it's me, Love Jones. I'm back with another one. Yes, why not? Why not? See what's in the energy. Spirit guides, ancestors with the highest white light. What do we need to know? This is more watchers. I've been over there for a while. I knew I didn't see anybody get out of that vehicle. You just been sitting there. I had to turn my camera around and show it to y'all. Freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust His will and find freedom. The people who are being suppressed and oppressed in the land of the free and the home of the brave, right? You really have to find your freedom through faith, your freedom in God. Otherwise, there's really nothing out here that's free. Not even you. Especially if you have sense. Especially if you have sense. They like it when you don't have sense. They much prefer you not be able to think on your own. They like you to be a follower. They like you to just be able to listen and take orders, do what you're told to do. That way they can just tell you what they want to tell you to do. You're more likely to get paid for that than you are your own ideas, especially when they too good. What's that? SFG 8027. I don't know, y'all. Self-love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the request of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. So, if you love and respect yourself, you have to expect no one else will. And it's crazy because you think if you love and you have respect for yourself, it's going to help other people to show you love and help other people to respect you. But that's actually not true. You will get the opposite of that. But self love is what you need to find your freedom. Otherwise, all you're going to find is attachments to different people trying to control you. What you do with your body, what you do with your mind. You may as well say what you do with your soul. It's at a certain point, it's not yours anymore. One more healing oracle. The path to light. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weakness into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Now, some people are going to find that hard to do. Extend your light to everybody when you know a lot of people are out here just using you. A lot of people out here, again, they just out here to take what they can get from you. They don't want to give anything. It's not really about you, it's about them and what they can get. And so at a certain point, it gets hard to extend your light, especially when you've been extending it and extending yourself as a whole to other people, to help other people, to contribute to other people, to uplift other people, and you get nothing in return. Nothing. You have to sit back and you have to wait for God in order to receive anything. You have to go through the most while you're extending your love and extending your light and helping people in their times of need. They will watch you starve to death while they eat in front of your face. And so when you watch that so many times from so many different people that you've extended your love and light to, it can become hard to continue to extend your love and light to people. Make you want to hold back. Makes you question yourself and what do you do it for? So I guess that's where your faith comes in at. Because you got to have some type of faith in order to even keep, in order to continue to do that. Because they say the definition of insane is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. And it gets to the point where that's what you feel like you're doing. You feel like you got to be insane to keep doing the same thing and receiving the same outcome. And so your faith has to be strong enough to know at some point you're going to receive a different outcome. Even if it's not from those people, it'll be from God. Got justice here. This Queen of Wands came out sideways. I just picked it up. It's in reverse right now. Justice is upright though. Maybe someone will receive justice in the situation that they're going through. Hopefully for y'all it hasn't been as long as it has been for me. Just in survival mode. Victory. Someone to see the light at the end of the day. We had unexpected income kept popping out in the last reading, so maybe that's what someone has here. I don't know. I know what kind of justice you're going to receive. But something will come through. Somebody will walk away with the victory here. Somebody will be able to celebrate eventually. Someone will be able to celebrate eventually. I don't even know. I'm not even looking. So we'll just see. Soul's Truth Decks what came out, so that's what I'm going to pull from. Soul's Truth. Where am I called to use my voice right now? So funny. Because as I'm scrolling after I finished that first read, and even before I started, I mentioned that I keep getting this little hints to be quiet, to shut up about things, to allow things to just pass. But with every card I pull, it keeps saying, speak up about what's going on. And so it's like I'm getting one thing on one hand, and then on the other hand, I'm getting another thing. And I feel like people want you to be quiet. They don't want you to speak about what's going on. At one point, there was this girl. I don't know, y'all. I call her the no snitch girl. I don't even really know her name. She says, I'm from the place where we don't do no ratting. Ninja just tell me what's happened. And she said something about somebody got caught with a mm-mm-mm. I don't know, y'all. Maybe y'all can look her up or something, but that's what I'm getting. I feel like people don't want you to talk about what's going on because we still stuck in this no snitch phase. And so in the process of no snitching, then you're probably steady getting hurt by just being quiet about what's going on. People are able to take advantage of that. Take advantage of you not saying anything. And so that's why I keep seeing all of this stuff about just be quiet. And then when I pull cards and I ask for messages from the highest white light, it's saying speak up. Don't be quiet. Let your voice be heard. And then this is the card I pull. Where am I called to use my voice right now? And so it takes me back again to your voice needs to be heard, and not just in your thoughts. When people are following along with what it is that you're thinking, and then they get to go and benefit from it, or they're building their lives off of it. Watching what you're doing. You should be able to say it out your mouth too. I don't feel like it's fair for you to have to keep quiet while no one else is keeping quiet. Everybody else is being able to live their lives, even if they're living the life that you potentially set up for yourself, even if they're being inspired by you. They're able to take that inspiration and live their lives off of it. So why shouldn't you be able to talk about certain things? So anyway, where am I called to use my voice right now? The card says you have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul's action is share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. And so this is for whoever it is out there that may be afraid to speak their truth, that maybe feel like their truth will be exposing other people. It's your story. If those other people have a role in your story, then it's your story. You should be able to speak your truth about your life without anyone feeling offended. And if they do feel offended because they played a role in it, then they may want to make some changes and make whatever role it is they played in it a better role. Because if you don't like what you hear about yourself, then you need to change yourself and make it better. You don't need to tell anybody to just be quiet about what it is that has happened to them in their life. You might want to do some things to change yours. And again, I don't think it's fair for people to have to be quiet and suffer through whatever it is they're suffering through and be pushed into survival mode while other people around them are thriving with your story. And so I would challenge these people who out there saying, don't snitch because they may be a part of your story and they don't want people to see them as who they are. I would challenge them to to be something else. 1717, I just seen on a timer. If you don't like who you are or who you've been in someone else's story, then do something to change it. Take that as I second that. It's like sign and synchronicities. It's the train. Because I feel like once this starts, once you start speaking up, once people start speaking up about what's going on, it's going to be like a freight train. You're not going to be able to stop it. Once things start coming out, then you're not going to be able to control it. And so if you don't want to look like who you are, then I would suggest you be someone different. I would suggest you make it to where I started off this way, but at some point I learned a lesson and I was able to take the lesson that I learned and make some changes within myself. And so I ended up this way. Who am I ready to forgive? 1919, I just seen on the clock. Some people may need to forgive some people. You may need to forgive some of the people who are playing bad roles in your story. These people who are playing these roles in your story may need to forgive themselves or forgive something about you. Why is it that they are the way they are? Why have they been treating you the way that they treat you? Why do they make the decisions that they make regarding you? Did you do something to them? Is it something that they need to forgive, or is it something that you need to forgive? But this says, who am I ready to forgive? You can't hold a grudge forever. It says, I'm not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. It's time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. What do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul's action says write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the whole Apanapano prayer today while thinking of the person that you are ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. So if you need to forgive yourself, this is what you tell yourself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. If you need to forgive someone else, this is what you need to tell them. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And thank you. Figure out who it is that needs the forgiveness. Do you need to forgive yourself? Or is there someone out there that you need to forgive after whatever it is that you feel like they've done to you? Now, they say forgiveness is for yourself, it's not for them. Forgiveness is going to help you move forward in life. 22:20, I just seen on the clock. I know some of us may say, how can you forgive a person when you're currently going through what it is that they've done to you? How can you forgive someone that continues to do whatever it is that they've done? And again, I would say forgiveness is for yourself, not for them. Forgiveness is you releasing whatever it is that they've done to you and allowing God to step in and take charge, whether that is through his vengeance or through healing. Hidden depths here. It says something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we become free. So it goes back to speaking up about your story. So this could be for you or this could be for them. Something you're holding back, something that's been in the back of your mind, it's about to come to light, or something that they've been holding back, something that's been in the back of their mind is about to be exposed. And so I feel like we all have things that we think about and we don't want exposed to the world. But some things are meant to be exposed so that you can free yourself from it, especially if it's part of something that you need to forgive. This part is something that needs to be forgiven, and it's meant to come out so that you can move on from it, so that you can heal from whatever this is. And the faster we do our healing, the quicker we can, I guess, be in the receiving energy, whether that's receiving from God or receiving from other people. See if we can get one more of these. So this may be the case where someone has been doing something to you repeatedly or doing things to hold you back because of something that you did or because of something that they did. Maybe they didn't want to come out. Something's about to come out. Just ask for help here. Angels and celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Whatever it is you're going through, don't try to take matters in your own hands. Y'all know once we do that, things can go left real fast. We don't always make the right choices when we react with emotions. And so, if you are feeling emotional at all, which I feel like a lot of us are, because it's something that needs to be forgiven and it's something that we need to talk about. I don't feel like you should react with your own judgment. Maybe you could use a little help. And if you're not getting it from others, you can always get it from your angels, from your guardian angels, from God Himself. And it says now is the time to do that. So now it's the time to reach out for help. I feel like now is that time. Looking at this tag right here, it says 1111. That could be significant for somebody. So we said something was about to come out, something in the back of your mind, in the back of someone else's mind, something they've been holding in that's about to come out. Whether that's something old or something new, whatever it is, it's about to come out. I've been reaching into that bag, just pulling out different decks. I don't see which one I'm grabbing until I grab it, and so we just going with the flow here. What's the hidden truth? My life is not as together as it seems. That's the hidden truth here for someone. So maybe someone has been putting on a front like they have it all together, like they know everything, like they do everything perfectly, like they are in charge. And it says that life is not together as it seems. That's the truth. And so what you may see on the outside could just be a front. It says you speak to me through music. Maybe this person feels like you speak to them. You speak to them through music, meaning when they hear certain things, they think about you. They feel like it's you that is talking to them. It's you that's singing a song to them. The music is relatable when it comes down to the situation that you have with them. And that could be the case. You could communicate with someone through music. Your spirit guides, your ancestors could be communicating with them through music. Their spirit guides, ancestors could be communicating with them through music. regarding the situation that you have with each other. That is very possible. And so far we have this person's life is not as together as it seems. And you speak to them through music. It says, I left you before you could leave me. So maybe this is a person that walked away from you. So this could be someone from your past that you had a relationship with. This could be someone who walked away before the relationship can get started. And maybe this is why they walked away, because their life is not as together as it seems. And so they could have felt like you were going to leave them. You would have walked away from whatever it was. So they walked away first. On the bottom of the deck, it says, I know I crossed the line with you. So this person could have made a decision that wasn't right. This person could have made a decision that affected you. This person could have made several decisions that affected you. Could have been before or after they walked away. If it was before, they could have made these decisions and they knew they couldn't come back from it. And so they walked away because they knew you would walk away knowing what it is that they done. Or if they chose to walk away and then do whatever it is, they could feel like it's something that they can't come back from after they made that decision, whatever that decision was. And so now they could be sitting up, maybe regretting the situation and thinking about what it is that they done. And they feel like you're speaking to them through music regarding whatever the situation is, whether you know whatever that is or not. It says, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. It's what we have here. You need to think everything. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Nothing is by coincidence. You're either going to get a lesson or a blessing from it. In this case, it was a lesson. This person is in deep regret. They know they messed up and they couldn't bear the thought of you walking away from them or you knowing how or what they did to hurt you. And so they're sitting back now feeling like, I guess that they've learned a spiritual lesson. And so I don't know if this lesson that they've learned is going to bring y'all back together, or if this lesson they learn and this could be one of those lessons where you have to take what it is that you've learned and practice it with the next person. You know, not make that same mistake with the next person. So I don't know, only you guys would know what that is. Just shuffling, and this was on the bottom of the deck. So whatever this is right here, Ten of Swords, it's a major betrayal. It's a major betrayal. You know, I listen to this other reader, Spiritual Sage, and she always says this major betrayal can only come from someone that's close to you. It can only come from family members. So maybe something this person did or said could be pertaining to your family or their family. Maybe this person was just that close to you. You had some type of bond, some type of relationship with this person. Whatever it was that they did, it was a major betrayal. Major betrayal. And that's why they walked away, because they knew that you would leave them first. But evidently they didn't tell you about whatever this was. Again, this is my learning card. So yeah, this person's definitely learning a lesson. This person is watching. I feel like this person was a fool. Whatever it is they did, they made a quick decision. They took a leap of faith. They took a risk. And I don't feel like it was a calculated risk. I don't think they thought out fully what it was that they were doing. And maybe they did think it out. Maybe it just didn't matter at the time. You know how some people make decisions first and then they think about it. They regret it after. We still don't know what the case is right here. This person took a risk and did something, and now they're learning a lesson. Or maybe have learned a lesson from whatever it was that they did. And maybe they feel like it's something they can't come back from. But whatever this is, we did see that card. Whatever it is that's been in the back of their mind, whatever it is that's been in the back of your mind, it's about to come to light. So whether it's by them telling the truth and bringing it to you, or whether it's by someone else exposing the truth, whatever it is, it's about to come to light. It's about to come out. And so practice forgiveness, y'all. You're going to have to forgive. Someone's going to have to be forgiven. Whatever this is was a major betrayal. Five of Swords here. This is lying, stealing, manipulating. When you look at this card, you see this person over here. They're holding their face, and all the water in the background tells me this person right here is heavily in their emotions here. They're going through it because of whatever this is that happened. Meanwhile, there's a person here who's looking at them and doesn't quite know what's going on, because this person here is behind their back. And so this person doesn't see this person here. They only see this person hurt, this person going through whatever it is that they're going through. And this person could be people. People could have been watching you go through whatever it is that you were going through, but no one seen this, whatever this was happening behind your back. Lying, stealing, manipulation. And you see how this person kind of has a smirk on their face? It's something they did on purpose, y'all. Now, why they did this, I don't know. But it's something they did on purpose. And the way they have those swords up, it's almost like they were trying to hide it. You already see that it's done behind their back, but they're trying to clean it up almost, so that people wouldn't know what it is they done. But whatever it was, they done it on purpose. And it left someone in their emotions here, left someone, I feel like it left them out. You can see them over here by themselves. In their emotions, he's holding his head as if he's crying. And then you have all this water back here, which is emotions. This person is hurt. And they could even be alone and hurt and going through this by themselves. could have people watching here. This could be one person or several people watching here, but they're only watching this person go through what this person is going through. They're not seeing all of this in the background. So you may have a lot of people trying to figure out exactly why you are the way you are, why you're going through what it is that you're going through. It's because of this person here. Feel like you were fighting whatever this is alone. Again, whatever this is you went through it alone. And so because of whatever this person did here, could have caused a lot of people to come at you. And you are fighting off these people or these groups of people by yourself. You're above them. So it tells me you were able to kind of maintain control over the situation, but it doesn't stop you from being in your emotions. It doesn't stop you from being hurt about whatever this is that was going on. And you may not have even known where it was coming from. Right behind it is the world card. It's the ending of a cycle. It's the ending of a cycle. So I feel like whatever this is, it's about to be revealed. Someone may come and tell you the truth. You may get the truth from someone else. But something is about to be exposed. I'm also getting from this world card is there a lot of people that's watching. It could be people all over the world who are watching you go through this, who is watching you be vulnerable, who are watching you in your emotions, because this looks like water to me. It's like they're watching you be exposed somehow, is what I'm getting from that. She's, I don't know what I think about it. I probably need to take this card down. She just has that little throw over her, just barely covering her. So that tells me people are able to look and see a lot of what's going on, a lot of what you're going through, a lot of what you're thinking. Like I said, it's almost like you're exposed. So this person could have not only told lies about you, but they could have exposed a lot of stuff about you as well. Maybe you had some secrets. Maybe you had some stuff that you would have liked to stay private, and I feel like this person could have exposed that. Maybe you have things you could have confided in this person about. Whatever it is you told them was exposed. Whatever it is that you were doing, people can see. People were watching you go through whatever this is. Told you people were watching. They were watching you go through all of this hurt, all of this pain, all of these emotions that you were going through. People all over the world, not just people in a specific group. Because remember, we said these could be individual people or groups of people. I feel like these were groups of people that were coming at you from every angle and may have been from all over the world sending stuff your way. you have those two wands in your hand, which tells me you were maybe able to maybe transmute some of that negative energy, to maybe use some type of inner alchemy to survive what it is that you were going through. So this person didn't just tell lies. This person also exposed your truth. Like I said, we all have things that we're not proud of, things from our past, things we may have done, things that we may have thought and said. I feel like this person, whoever this is, somehow they exposed that. And so with everybody watching like that, it maybe something could have even been put on camera, because we have people all over the world are able. It's kind of giving me World Wide Web, y'all. Maybe something was on the internet. Somebody could have said and done some things on the internet. They could have put you online somehow with something. So what I'm getting is there was a little bit of truth and a whole lot of lies. Truth was thrown in so that the lies would be more believable. Whatever this is that's about to come out, you may be hurt. We did see the Ten of Swords here. It's a major betrayal. You could definitely be hurt about whatever this is. And that's why one of the first cards came out was forgiveness. You're going to have to forgive this person. If not for them, it's for yourself. Joy. I don't know what. Yeah. Joy says you delight in the love of life and brings a spirit of fun to all that you do. I feel like that could have been you. Enjoying your life, just trying to have fun with it. You may have been even online posting things, trying to bring love and light to situations, trying to maybe you have found your inner child. Maybe you were healing through your inner child, and so you do things joyfully, things to have fun, things to make you laugh. I feel like that was all cut short. So here it is, why you bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I feel like that love and that laughter was cut short with whatever it is that they done. And it went from you bringing joy and fun into a situation to you being hurt and trying to figure out what's going on. Because again, this person did a lot of things behind your back. And so you may have not known where this was coming from. If you're intuitive at all, you probably had a clue. You may have seen some things through your mind's eye. You may have felt some things through your intuition, but I feel like, everybody likes to see physical proof. And I don't feel like you had any physical proof about what was going on, regarding what was going on. And so you were sabotaged here, where you may have been doing things, living your life because you were healed and you were living your life and supporting your inner child, letting your inner child support you again through love, through laughter, through playfulness. I feel like this person came along and they sabotaged you. And they not only sabotaged you, but they could have said or done some things and had a lot of people coming for you. And so your love and your light and that inner child in you went away. And it went to probably a seriousness. It went to anger. It went to pain. It went to you trying to figure out what was going on around you. You probably went from thriving type of energy to just in survival mode. Because if you were up on a certain level because you were healed, whatever this is, it created more problems for you. And so you being hurt and going through whatever it is that you were going through, it took you from healed to unhealed, from healed and giving love and light to needing to heal again from whatever it was going on. But you can't heal from something when you don't know. You don't know what it is. You don't know why it is. And so even if you are able to find your way through it, you still don't really know what it is that you need to heal from. And so I feel like this could have really brought you down. Respect, I don't even know where this card came from. It says you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Respect, I feel like this is what you were given and it's what you expected to receive back. The love that you were given, the playfulness, the light, the respect, but that's not what you got back. You got underhandedness, you got people in the back trying to sabotage you. You got hate for your love. Expression is right here. It says you're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Could have been what you were already doing. And after this, you may be able to get back to doing that. Depending on how long you've been going through this, you may have even figured out how to push it to the side and how to find your way back to that laughter, that playfulness that you had before without fully being able to know what it is that was taking place. So where you may have been brought down, you may have been at, you may currently be at a situation where you're able to maintain. Yeah, peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Just seeing 5515. I feel like this is the energy that you're probably in now, just trying to have balance instead of seeking down into that low spot. You come to a spot where you again have learned how to maintain. You're just holding steady. 5544. I feel like there's some changes that are about to take place, and you're protected while those changes take place. While whatever this is being revealed again. It's a major betrayal, and so you are going to have to heal from whatever this is. Whether you did that major betrayal or whether somebody did that to you, it's about to be exposed either through someone themselves coming to tell you or through someone. It's about to be exposed. It's about to come to light, and you're going to be tasked with having to forgive whatever this is. Forgive the person. Try to understand maybe what the reason for them doing whatever it is that they did. Oh, I thought this was one card, y'all. Make sure there's no more than. Oh, there go another one. That's three. I'm gonna take all three of them. I'm gonna go ahead and end it because we already have 57 minutes. Take care of the little things. The river of God has plenty of water. It provides a bountiful harvest of grain, for you have ordered it so. I feel like this is the equivalent of control the things that you can control and leave the rest to God. Don't try to control the things you can't control, which are probably the bigger things. So you focus on the small things and you leave the bigger things to God. He'll work it all out. The river of God has plenty of water. It's overflowing. It provides a bountiful harvest of grain, which means you won't lack anything. So don't be concerned about what it is that you're missing in your life. Just focus on the small things and go with the flow of things. Because as long as you allow God to be a guide, you won't lack anything. Gentleness is the path of peace. Says the Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. Again, that's confirmation that you won't lack anything. Forgive where you need to forgive. Try not to get angry when you hear whatever it is. Don't react with anger. I feel like whatever this is, it caused you to lose a lot of things. Whether that was opportunities, whether it was stuff that you were building up. Could have lost a home, car, businesses, opportunities to work with different people. I feel like you're going to want to be angry. Whatever this is, when it comes out, it's going to make you angry. It's going to hurt. And and you may want to react, but it says gentleness is the path of peace. So try to remain calm when you find out whatever it is that you find out. And know that regardless of whatever it is you could have lost, you still won't lack anything. It says, I have all that I need. It's also an affirmation that you could use when you're feeling like you're lacking something. You know, because we're used to living life in a certain way where we have all of this extra. But it's when you strip down, is when you're stripped down from these things that you realize that a lot of stuff is just extra. You don't need most of it to survive. And so this, whatever this is that happened, may have taken you to a place, again, pushed you into survival mode. And so you may have felt like you were lacking a lot. And when you realize why you lost a lot of these things, you could be angry. But again, calm yourself, try to remain grounded, and know that you have all that you need. As long as you allow yourself to continue to be guided by God, then know that you are on your right path and you won't lack anything. This final card says, with God, all things are possible. If you had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. That's Matthew 17:20. So faith, that's all you're going to need in order to overcome whatever this is. You're going to need this faith, y'all, because I feel like you're going to be angry. You're going to be hurt. But regardless of whatever obstacles have been placed on your path, as long as you have the faith of a mustard seed, then you're able to overcome those obstacles. It's funny, I was just listening to a song off one of the posts I have, and it was Usher's song, Moving Mountains. That's what that just made me think of. He said, I keep fighting, hoping things would change. Then a cloud comes out, and all the rain washes progress away. It's like moving mountains. So you may have been in this for a while. You may have felt like every time you make progression, you're knocked back again. It's because of whatever was being done to you. Again, it's going to make you angry. It can hurt, but it's about to come out. And you'll be able to forgive yourself, and you'll be able to forgive this person, and you'll be able to move forward in life. And hopefully once this comes out, it'll bring whatever this is to an end. Hopefully it doesn't come out and you have to continue to go through whatever this is. But either way, you won't lack anything. God is a protector and a provider. And so you won't lack protection. Or food, or shelter, or whatever else you feel like you may need. you know you have everything that you need, and you will continue to have everything that you need. Again, that's a powerful affirmation that you could use daily. I have everything that I need. And so I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, y'all. I don't know how these things go on for an hour. It is what it is. We at an hour and 6 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I'll be back.